Good morning. I'm getting ready to do a floral and I'm going to use some collage. I'm going to add some different stuff and I'm going to use my small jelly plate to press some flowers on. I just want to create some interesting shapes and then I'm going to carve the vase out and the flowers and put the background in. So I've already gessoed the paper. I'm going to use matte medium to apply the tissue paper. I've got some various tissue paper, some that I've made, a couple different patterns, and I'm just going to collage it on with some matte medium. If you use tissue paper, you want to take the back layers off so that you just end up with a very thin, and I'm just going to randomly, not really thinking about it, I'm just going to put it on, and then I'm going to put some matte medium on top of it. Put a piece there. I'm not sure where anything's going to be, but I'll just put a piece there, and I'll put a small piece there. This is some that I made. I think I must have spritzed some pink on it. A great way to tear your napkin is to add a little water to it, and then it'll just rip very easily and give you a torn edge. Alright, I want a torn edge there, a torn edge there. Now I'm going to put a little piece of this just to you can just layer it up, put it on top of each other. If it goes over, that's okay. So I'm just, I put 3 pieces of the one, and then I'm going to put, you can get some lines, but that's okay, some crinkles. It just adds a little bit of texture. Alright, I'll start with that. So I've added the collage. Now I'm going to take Payne's Gray and very loosely, let's see, how does this, I'm going to turn it a little bit. See where, I got to do it this way for my flowers. And I need to dry it just as it's wet. Still damp, but that dried it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to take a dark, well, Payne's Gray, it sort of leans towards blue, and I'm going to just indicate where I want the pot. Well, I've got this dark color. I'm going to add the shadow. the back line that I like. I've got various pinks on my palette, and I'm going to take this jelly plate and I'm going to get a dark alizarin crimson, and I'm going to just make a circle. I know I want something there, and a lot of this will get covered up. But I'm just kind of adding a darker red, reddish pink, just to get some darks in here. Trying to do this quickly. Randomly stamping it. Alright, now, so I've got the tissue paper, now I've got some darker reds. I think I will mix Payne's Gray and alizarin crimson and make kind of like a purple, a purpley plum, and I'm going to add that in a few places. So I'll just put my circle on here. Kind of, again, thinking about where maybe the shadow would be, and just very randomly adding a little bit of dark. Okay. Now I'm going to mix a pink and a white, and I'm going to make a really light pink, I think. And add some of this here and there. I'm not even, I put it on the plate and then I just kind of stamp here and there. Just trying to add some color. I love that one dark spot, but I think it needs another one, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that to the plate. I don't want it to be too, I don't want it to look like circles. Some of the tissue's coming up, so I'm just going to pat that down. Oops. Maybe a little more over here. Okay. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Needs a little more matte medium. Tissue's trying to come up, so I'm gonna stick that down. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's pulling up some of the tissue, which is leaving some white. Alright, I have some random pinks in here. And now I'm going to Add some more light pink. Okay. Still got my pot there. I'm going to take some of this red and randomly touch the pot in the shadow. And I think I'm going to take some of this alizarin crimson. I see a flower there. I know I like that white. I'm going to leave that. I love this pink down here. This kind of looks like the center of a flower. I'll bring it down here. And I know I want one coming off the page up here, and I like that little pink. So. Alright, I'm going to take some teal color and start carving out the background loosely, like that light pink right there. It's pretty in that pink. Just sort of making interesting shapes with the background, and thinking about the shape of these flowers. Let's see. Comes around there, like that. Alrighty. And I'm gonna touch in this bottom just so I can see where everything's ending up. Oop, sorry for making the camera shake. Not trying to be too exact, just you can see the tissue crinkling underneath, which makes a cool texture. Got the pot carved out, got the flowers. All right, now I'm gonna put in some greens. We'll mix up a dark green with yellow and black. Just add it to the jelly plate and then just press it randomly. Kind of in the area I think it probably needs some green. Put some right there. It didn't really show up. It's just very random, trying to get shapes, flowers, leaves. Ooh, I pulled some paper up. Sometimes I just touch the edge once I put something on here like that. Now I'm going to take some of my lime green, the really light green that I like. And I'm going to take my palette knife and just put a little on the Not really thinking about the flowers as much as I like those 3 spots of light green. Okay. Probably going to get rid of some of this because I like that shape right there. So I'm going to dry a little bit. Take some of this dark purple on my finger and sort of like, it looks like it would be center of a flower. Wouldn't be too obvious with it, but just maybe touch some of that in. Okay, I'll do the background again. This time I'm going to use the background color. I'm going to use my flat brush and I'm going to sweep it in like that, and I'm going to hit some areas in front of the, let's see, that shape better. Put some of that background color in. I think I'm going to take out some of this. See, how would that be shaped? Get a baby wipe and touch here and there, pulling some of that out, softening edges. All right, I'm going to take some more bright pink. Touch where I think, not every one of them, but touch there. Like that. Pretty. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to make, the pot is competing with the flowers, so I'm going to go ahead and make the pot kind of a purple. Turn the pot down so that the flowers show up more. All right. I'll take some of that dark. Okay. when you have tissue on and you start scratching with the end of the brush like I like to do, sometimes you can pull up some of the tissue. But that's all right. Sometimes you get happy accidents that way. All right, now I'm going to, I like that light pink I put on, and now I'm gonna do the background again and try to not lose the pink, but just sort of blend up close to it so it's pretty. Reshape the pot a little bit. Touch it in there again. I like it right there. A little piece. That bigger piece. Okay, I'm going to hit the bottom one more time. Soften with my finger. I love that pink right there. I just shape it a little. Not trying to make it exact. I'm going to soften it. Okay, I like the shadow, I like the pot, I like the flowers. Let's see, I think take that dark and just, that flower would have a little shadow right there. Darken that shadow. Add a little bit, maybe some more pink right on that one. A little darker right there. Do the background one more time. Just touching here and there. All right, I'm going to take a Stabilo and just touch my background line. Oops, shaking the camera again, sorry. Okay. A little dark right under the pot. All right, and I'm going to touch the bottom here one more time to soften out that line. All right, I think I love that. Let's see, I think I will soften the top of the line too here. Just maybe like that flower, like that shape. The shape's cool. So I'll put some of that. Okay. So that was collage and various techniques.